2 for 1. Kharyssa,
Start with
Richardson,
questions.
Purcell, Purcell. We'll open the floor to questions.
Water good.
We will start with
Kharyssa, you got your opportunity to get back in the starting lineup and just seemed determined from the start. You had a career night tonight and kind of kept the team in it when things were getting tough there in the third, fourth quarter. How do you kind of describe how you were able to play tonight?
I would just say based off like how I've been practicing, putting in the work. Me and Coach Sam, we've been shooting every day before practice, before shooting around, just getting those shots up. So everything that I like made today, we've been working on, just practicing, and also playing defense, carrying over to the offense.
Brendan.
Coach, just what kind of problems did Tennessee present with its pace in the first half, especially when they shoot the way they did?
Yeah, if you look at that first quarter, I thought it was crucial. I thought we had a great scout and a great game plan, but we didn't talk on ball screens. Where their largest quarter was that first quarter, and we're going to watch back and go, dang, we need to be more vocal. And you got to give them credit, top to bottom. They're probably as good as anybody in the country with athleticism, so you can't let those athletic kids turn the corner for wide open layups, and we did. And then in transition, you got to pick your poison. Again, they're great one-on-one, have a ton of respect top to bottom for that roster, and we didn't form a good enough wall early, which again got them to the rim. And then when we did form a wall, you got to tip your hat. I thought they were phenomenal, hitting some big-time shots, especially Paldo. Obviously, I'd known that kid from day one in her family. I thought she was poised, she was clutch, and then obviously that's what you need in games like this that are going to come down the water. You need players to step up, and I thought she was the X factor for them.
You mentioned their ability to hit big shots. It just seemed like even in the first half, as they were, building an advantage, they just had an answer every time. They got some momentum going. What do you have to do to attack those situations and wrestle it away from them?
Wrestle away from them. Sometimes you got to tip the hat. Janai Barker's a first-round pick. I thought we got it to 5. We talked about it to start the 4th. Shout out to our fans. They're electric. I'm going to tell you right now, stay with this group because when you look at our record, we have 0 bad losses. Again, a Texas Tech team who's probably ranked now 14th in the country. Oklahoma, who's going to be in that top 10, and then you look at a Tennessee who's got as much talent, who's going to be right back in the top 10. So we're right there. I told them we're going to get this to 5, and we did. Mm-hmm. And then Janai Barker, who again is a pro, hits a fadeaway. It's I think 65 to 70, and a tough shot. Where listen, you're all up in her. We're switching. We're trying to wear them out. But sometimes, again, you just got to tip your hats for making big plays. But what got us in trouble is a team like that, you can't let them have a lead. The first quarter is what got us. The 26 we gave up and not talking, again, is going to eat my team up because as energized as we were in a great practice, you can't have those slip-ups in the scout, and that's what happened in that first quarter.
Jacob, third, fourth quarter, you guys won a run. What did you see from your team kind of doing that run and trim it down to 5?
Yeah, the team that I absolutely coach. I've talked about this. I love this character. I love this team, and that's where I love their spirit. Do we hate losing? You better believe it. We do. But you know what I love about this team is how they practice. We practice hard. I've told you all this from December 1st. I know what I got. Tomorrow I got to be smart because I have a lot of heavy minutes. But there's no doubt that they're not going to put their head down. We're going to roll up our sleeves. And, again, what I love about this league is opportunities. Next game's another opportunity that we got to step up. And I know we're going to have a good practice, and we will.
Robbie? A couple of tough games from the three-point line. What are you seeing there right now? You've been fairly consistent there, especially Trayana and Destiny. What have you seen the last couple of games?
Yeah, just got to put in the work. To your point, it stinks, especially Oklahoma. We talked about that. You can't play one of the top 3 scoring offenses in the country and go 0 for, I think we only made 1 3. Yeah. 1 for 9 from inside, and then tonight 2 for 13 because their length bothers you. So to your point, again, it's that, we'll address it, we'll talk about it, but it's just simply just getting in the gym, going game speed, and knocking it down. Because, again, I'm not concerned, even though it stinks for the last 2 games. We've shown all year that we can knock it down, and we just need to get back in there, gas some people up, feel good about our stuff, and deliver the right pass at the right time.
Jack, Coach, do you have any kind of timetable on when Chandler may return?
Coach's decision.
Okay. Kharyssa, you've been to the wars of the SEC for several years. As a leader on this team, kind of what are you saying to the team to kind of weather the storm a little bit?
I'm just telling them, like, we have to fight. We came off that loss with Oklahoma. That was our first, like, big loss by 50 piece. we as a team, we have to stick together and we just got to fight. Like, we can't let no team punk us. Like, we have to be the bigger team. We got to come out swinging first, and we have to also make other teams break.
Coach, I know you're coming off a game now, but can you speak about the Ole Miss matchup? What do you think of that?
Yeah, it's just, again, and it's another game where we got to try to go 1-0. All right, obviously great respect for their head coach and their program, and the best way we can show respect is by showing up and having a great practice tomorrow, and that's where my focus is. Get this team, again, bend but not break, and let's get after it.
Kharyssa, what will it be like for you going against your former team?
Just playing hard, having a great practice, letting it carry over, letting my shots fall, like they did tonight, and just putting in extra work.
All right, thanks, y'all.
Appreciate you.